HighLevel includes a membership and a course building feature that's really powerful. I was surprised that it was included in the product at the standard price. You don't have to pay extra for it. Now, what happens when you're using the online course features and there's something you can't do with it? You kind of run up against a bump in the road. Now, this isn't something that's unique to HighLevel. A lot of other software as a service platforms like Kajabi, Thinkific, Teachable, they all have that. Now, you pick your online course platform typically when you start using it, and you're wanting to cut costs, you're wanting to avoid having to bring in a specialist to hire a consultant, and you kind of go on the do-it-yourself route. So you pick a good one, and it serves you for a while. What we have found is if your site grows, and hopefully it will, you're going to need additional features. And those are likely to be features you can't 100% do with the platform that you have. And it's not a defect in HighLevel's membership product. It's just that they provide features that are used by, let's say, like 80% of the people in the market. And then there's some fringe requirements that they just choose not to fill. So let me show you the kind of things that we've gotten from different customers and prospects about things they needed. So one was that they need to have additional material as part of their course offering that doesn't really fit into that course model. It like, let's say, recipes or other resources that are more things that you want to search for, not something you do sequentially like you do a course. Another thing that we had requested was automated reporting to some certification body. We had a team that provided continuing education credits for pharmacists, and they had been reporting that information to the governing bodies manually. As their business grew, that just wasn't practical, and the platform they were using just couldn't support that. Another one was a customer of ours that needed a specific security and logging in feature in order to service students of a large school district. They had to be compliant with some security and login standards that their platform just could not support. So things like this come up. Now, I'm providing a link down below this video that talks about a series that I wrote on selecting the platform that's right for you. And in addition to HighLevel's, it goes over WordPress with LearnDash. Now, WordPress powers about 40% of the internet. The good majority of the online courses that we built and membership sites that we built are on WordPress. It's a great platform to that, and any limitation you could possibly have is going to be removed when you use WordPress. WordPress is intended to be very flexible, and even without having to bring in a strong coding or programming team, it can get you just about any feature you want, and this is especially true in the online course space. Now, up until recently, using Go HighLevel with WordPress, and we prefer to use a learning management system called LearnDash, which is a plugin that works very nicely with WordPress. Up until recently, you couldn't really integrate that well with HighLevel. You had to kind of do some custom work. Well, now we've released a tool called Membresio, which is a plugin that works very nicely with WordPress and LearnDash to allow you to connect HighLevel to it. So what does that allow you to do? You can, for example, sell using the HighLevel e-commerce and have that trigger giving access to a new member. So you can give them their login credentials and then they can get started. So it happens just very smoothly. You can set it up so that if the member stops paying or cancels their membership, they lose access. You can do things like send out emails periodically. You can do things as the person traverses a course. They get to lesson 5 out of 10. You can send them an attaboy. You can tag them so that you know that they might be a good potential client for something else. As they're approaching the end of your course, you can send out a message that starts prepping them for an upsell that's coming, or you can blatantly just send out a sales link that they can use to upgrade or to purchase yet another course on your site. So If you have any questions and you'd like more information on this solution I'm talking about, I'm providing a link below that allows you to get onto my calendar. I'd be happy to go over this with you if you think this is a solution that would work for you.